Hi all, today I'm going to talk about which Web 2.0 tool I have been hearing about from my coworkers. The web tool I'm going to talk about is called Edmodo. I decided to research about Edmodo considering I know many of my coworkers are using it in the upper grades with their 5th to 8th grade students who have one-to-one Chromebooks. Now here's a little about Edmodo. Edmodo is an educational website that takes the idea of a social network and refines them and makes it appropriate for a classroom. Using Edmodo, teachers and students can reach out to each other and connect by sharing ideas, problems, and helpful tips. Edmodo is the world's largest learning network for K-12 students, teachers, administrators, and parents. There's over 85 million members across 190 countries. With intuitive features and unlimited storage, teachers can quickly create groups, assign homework, schedule quizzes, manage progress, and more. With everything on one platform, Edmodo is designed to give you a complete control over your digital classroom. What makes it even better is that you can connect your Google Drive and Google Docs to Edmodo through their website. Not only can teachers and students collaborate over Edmodo, but parents as well. The Edmodo Parent mobile app makes sure that whatever you are teaching during the day gets reinforced at night by getting entire families involved in learning. As a teacher, you can share assignments and due dates, classroom announcements, events, setup, reminders, and more. Now I will go into the features of Edmodo. What I like about Edmodo, as I have been exploring it, is that everything you possibly need is right on one homepage. You first start out by adding your personal info. So for example, your name, what grade you teach, what subject you teach, and what school. Then you also have to enter a little about me that you want your parents and students to know about you. You could enter some professional experiences, some schedules, information so parents can know the schedule and exactly what's being taught at one time, as well as your education information and links. The best thing about this is after you add all that information, you could use your connection. So right here, I actually have 37 connections already. This is a great way to keep up with your coworkers and see what they are teaching. Since I am already linked to my school, these 37 connections here are also other teachers that are linked to my school. So as you can see on the left, these are all the different teachers that are using Edmodo. Another cool feature about Edmodo is that you can create more than one class. So it can keep you organized and up to date with each of your classes or grade levels that you have. So to go more into depth with a certain class, you can click Manage Classes. After you click Manage Classes, it directs you to a page. So I already created an AM, and now I'm going to show you how to create a PM. Since I'm in preschool, I have an AM pre-K as well as a PM pre-K. So then you can select the grade and your subject area. And you can change it to a different color so it's easier access to each one. So that is how you can create classes. After you create the class, a code shows up, and this is the code that your parents and your students can use to connect to that class itself. So you could share the class code or you could invite it by email. Now to go more into it, I'm going to use the one that I already created. Now this one is the one that I have the most information with. So what I like about Edmodo is that you can write different notes. So as you can tell, I wrote a note down here. So I let the parents know that Friday is the pre-K end of year celebration. Now another note that I would like to write is that the last day for students is Tuesday. And then you can post it and it will show up under your discussions. Not only can you post notes to the parents and the students, but you could also create assignments and quizzes. Something that I like using, that I'm definitely going to start using with this, is polls. So as you can see, I already created a poll, and this is a great way to get feedback from the parents to better your education towards educating their children. So for example, it says, what was your child's favorite part of preschool? And the parents could pick if it was circle time, breakfast and lunch, gross motor, story time, free play, or small groups. Some other ones you could do, for example, could be if you want to find more about their students. So what is your child's favorite color? And you can do red, blue, etc. And then you can send. So there's lots of different things that you could use for Edmodo. You could use it for notes, assignments, quizzes, or polls. The last thing I found awesome about this website and app is how teachers have the ability to add folders to their classroom. For example, so I added a few folders already. Some folders I added are parent resources for summer, young athletes field day, and daily schedules. The young athletes field day is just a whole bunch of pictures I took from our field day, and the parent resources are great resources for the parents to use over the summer. This is a great way to show parents what the students are doing in the classroom and that they will have easy access to academic resources. After exploring more into Edmodo, I just love how organized it is and is easily accessible for all parties, teachers, parents, students, administrators. And I love how you can add posts and create polls, assignments, and quizzes, as well as keep the parents up to date on all the fun stuff that is happening in our classroom. I hope you all enjoyed my explanation of Edmodo.